there's not a person in the world that I would say actually really wants to be an addict. It's not something that you wake up and strive to be, because it doesn't matter what kind of addiction you have. I know that you did not wake up one day and just be like, oh, today's the day I'm going to be an addict. And you didn't strive as a child, be like, oh, list of things you want to be. Doctor, nurse, lawyer, drug addict. It doesn't happen that way. It actually happens way more subtle than people realize. And I think that that's something that a lot of people don't quite get, because a lot of people are very judged for the fact that they are an addict. It is very subtle. You know, it's just like, oh, I'll try this, oh, I'll try that. And then you try a little more, and you try a little more, you do a little more. And before you know it, you're hooked. Not just like digging yourself in a hole. It is like a black hole that you are just sucked into, and there's just no life outside of it. I don't really have words for it sometimes, because whenever I think about what my life used to be like, who I used to be like, and then I see myself now, like I never thought that I could be so proud to be me, despite everything that I've done. Definitely have things that I'm not proud of, and knowing how much I hurt myself and knowing how much I hurt others, that it's a tough pill to swallow, so to speak, for a person that knows what it's like to be in hell, which I do. There's nothing like getting out of it and actually living life. Going to Narconon, I had really expected a lot of myself. I knew how much damage I had done. I knew that it was either save my life or don't. Obviously I didn't want to be where I was. I wanted to be saved. I felt terrible, but at the same time I was also relieved, because I was screaming inside and I was drowning, and I knew it was up to me to get things done. Like if any changes were going to be made, I was going to make them. I had help getting there, but now it was up to me. And being on the Narconon program, I had started to find myself again. The best thing, honestly, I think, is whenever you're doing the Narconon program, you have a partner, or you're twinned up with someone, and they're helping you through the program and you're helping them. And to be able to help someone while you're also helping yourself, it's so beautiful, it's so magical, because you come from a place of helplessness and hopelessness, and now you're changing your life and you're helping change someone else's life, and it's completely priceless. It's something that I could never have imagined would make me feel so good and so happy. Just that alone started to just lift me up, and I started to trust myself again, and I started to be happy, and I was, making friends, and just things that I hadn't done. They're very basic, simple life pleasures, like being able to have a friend, being able to help someone, being able to carry a conversation. Simple things, and I call them life pleasures, because whenever you come from a place where you didn't have that for such a long time, it just kind of changes your perspective on the beauty of life and just how much we take for granted. Now I really found a purpose in wanting to help people, and I feel like I always kind of had that purpose, but I honed in that help purpose of mine, because the life you live before, whenever you're addicted to things, versus the life you live after, there's no comparison. I found out exactly the kind of person that I want to be, who I can be, what my limits are, and honestly I feel like there's not a lot of limits that I have. Seeing as I, on a very personal level, know what it's like to be an addict, and I know what it's like to not be an addict, I want people to be able to have self-pride and just feeling like you can explore yourself, explore the world, but do it as you, and not through some foggy drug lens, but actually do it as you, because it's so rewarding, it's so worth it. I actually have power of choice now. I have free will, and I use it to help people. I feel like it's a lifestyle. This is the life that I have chosen, and I want to do that for my community. I want to do that for the world, but I want to help everybody in the world, but I'm going to start with Texas. And the reason why I even have that choice is because I went to Narconon.